Hi guys, this video should wrap up our summary discussion on database, the physicality of database and their implementation, the development as opposed to the theory. So let's get to it. When working with more than one table, you would use the format table name dot column name, right, wherever you would normally specify column name. So select table name dot column name from, and this is just so that it's unambiguous. If two tables have the same column, you're telling it which table name to take it from, because we're working with more than one table, remember, in this case, right? The Sql Join Operator is used to combine two or more tables by concatenating or sticking together the rows of one table with the rows of another table, right? And this is, remember, join operator, so not a keyword, just an operator. The table that is formed by concatenating the two tables is called a join. Okay, so join is being used in multiple senses here. SQL, remember, is the structured query language developed by IBM. Just a quick side note, because remember, structured query language. SQL is a data sub-language that can be embedded into full programming languages or submitted directly to DBMS. So a lot of times we see this with PHP. We will combine SQL with. All DBMS, and that's all DBMS, processes SQL. Remember, DBMS is your database management software. DML, or data manipulation language, statements include statements for querying data and inserting, updating, and deleting data, right? The basic structure of an SQL query statement is select from where, right? The columns to be selected are listed after select. The columns to be selected are listed after select. The tables to be processed are listed after from, and any restrictions on the data values are listed after where. In a where clause, the character and date data values must be enclosed in single quotes, right? But numeric data need not be enclosed in single quotes. You can submit SQL statements directly to Microsoft Access, SQL Server, Oracle Database, and MySQL. You can query multiple tables using subqueries and joins. Subqueries are nested inquiries that use the SQL keywords in and not in. We went over that in the last video. An SQL select expression is placed inside parentheses, and the part inside the parentheses is the SQL subquery. Using a subquery, you can display data from the top table only. A join is created by specifying multiple table names in the from clause. An SQL where clause is used to obtain an equijoin, aka building the bridge. And join can display data from multiple tables. Join is not a keyword. And that's the key here. Join is not a keyword. So when I say building the bridge, we would do where, right? And this is just part of the query. Of course, the query comes before this. And then where table name dot column name equals table name dot column name. Basically, we have two tables, right? And they both share the same column name. They each have, a column name that's the same with each other, right? And then here we have our first table, here we have our second table, and we do what's called building the bridge between these two tables. In this where clause, we essentially create a join because we're joining the tables by their equal column names, right? So the equijoin, where the two columns are equal, we're putting this here so that SQL or SQL links up the two tables, builds a bridge between them, and then we could go in and manipulate the data in other parts of the select statement. But here, this is how we build the bridge or obtain the equijoin. So I hope you guys enjoyed this series of tutorials. I may do a few more on some more specifics of implementation, but for now, there's the theory summary found in the first about, I'd say, 17 or so videos, each about 5 minutes long. And then these last couple of videos were basically on the implementation. So we got through the implementation a lot quicker. And hope to see you around. Thanks.